Hotep, Black Power, giving honor to the Creator, giving honor to the ancestors, as always giving honor to my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul of the Street Law Soldiers, my father, my in-laws, and all of the ancestors, yours and mine, as well as my subscribers and my supporters, and all the brothers and sisters that are fighting for the liberation and salvation of the black nation. What I want to talk about, I'm going to work on 3 topics that you might totally be completely interested in, and I hope you find them interesting. Okay, the first one is I'm going to talk about brother Emmitt Till, and 1 second, and that's Brother Emmitt Till. And what I really want to discuss about Emmitt Till is that let me just so you can hear me a little more clearly. What I really want to discuss about Emmitt Till is the upcoming movie that's about to that's scheduled to be released, I guess, within the next year or two, with supposedly Taraji P. Henson playing Emmitt Till. Now, I hear a lot of people say that a lot of stuff about that Trayvon Martin is the modern day Emmitt Till and things of that nature, which I find to be kind of I respect it, but on the other hand, it's kind of insulting to the legacy of Emmitt Till. As you can see, you can look at what happened to Emmitt Till. You're talking about a child that was taken out of a bed, thrown in a river, hit in the face and chopped in the face with an axe, shot in the head several times, and a cotton gin coil, that's barbed wire tied around his neck. It's barbed wire that is connected to a fan. And that's how it separates cotton, the twigs from the cotton, with barbed wire like coils, and then laid in the river for several days. I mean, come on, y'all. And then the courage that Mamie Till had to open the casket, leave the casket open with the odor you can smell nearly a mile away. It took a lot of strength, took a lot of courage, took a lot of pain. And she used her pain as a motivator to save the world. Now, it wasn't just about Emmitt. She wanted the entire world to see that white supremacy has no limit when it comes to the destruction of our brothers and sisters. Now, Taraji P. Henson, who makes excellent Emmitt Till, excellent Mamie Till, excuse me, an excellent Mamie Till. They basically have some of the same features, and knowing the type of sister Taraji P. Henson can be, she becomes that person that she's acting. And, that's an excellent choice, and, these are the two devils, these grown fucking crackers that took a little boy, and done what they done to that little boy. And I'm more than willing to bet anything in the world that they wouldn't have done that to a grown black man that's in top physical health. He would have beat the shit out of both of them. White supremacists are cowards. The white man is a fucking coward. And I know this for a fact from personal experience in dealing with these motherfuckers. They only fuck with you when they overpower you far as a weapon or when it's more than one of them. As far as a one-on-one or straight up combat, hand-to-hand combat with a brother, the white man will never take a chance on doing that. Because he's a fucking coward. White supremacists are cowards. You know, and they had two little fucking devils. They had two fucking devils themselves. And my thing was, you know, the black community should have went after them little motherfuckers. You know, to show how it feels to lose a child and have a child tortured and murdered like that. They should have went after those motherfuckers. Carolyn Bryant's two fucking devils. Them two little fucking ice apes. I don't give a fuck about them. You know, let them see how it feels to lose, you know, their babies, or one of their babies, or both of them. If it left up to me, both of them little motherfuckers would have paid the price, because all that the children don't have nothing to do with it. It's been reported that them motherfuckers, them two little motherfuckers, as they got older, they were walking around bragging that their father and their uncle murdered Emmitt Till as a badge of motherfucking honor down there in Mississippi. So, you know, fuck them little motherfuckers. You know, and that's why, you know, I have, you know, trouble making a total comparison to Trayvon Martin and Emmitt Till. Of course, you know, we feel the pain of Trayvon Martin, the Martin family, in which I'm going to show y'all a lecture on that and show y'all how the reason why I don't make no comparison, because Tracy Martin did his Prince Hall Scottish Rite, his Scottish Rite Masonic ritual right after his son Trayvon was murdered. And I'm going to show you the photographs of him and the Masonic standing on the square, standing perpendicular on the square, you know, going through the Scottish rites of passage with motherfucking crackers, you know, as a sacrifice. And I'll show y'all that. See, Trayvon Martin became a household name. It's a product now. You know, it's not about Trayvon Martin being murdered by a motherfucking white supremacist that became a millionaire for killing Trayvon Martin, and nothing has been done to him. That's why Trayvon Martin is a product. Now, this motherfucking George Zimmerman, you know, I have photos of him sitting on a raft in his swimming pool in his six-figured home, smoking a motherfucking $50 cigar, because he got nearly $2 million in donations, supposedly for his legal defense, in which he is a hero in the white supremacist community. You know, but none of you motherfuckers won't, you know, you won't do anything about it. You won't say anything about it. You know, the only one that has said something about it, which was a weak suggestion, was DMX when he said he would box George Zimmerman. You know, fuck boxing him, kill his motherfucking ass. You know, and it's disheartening. Now look at the resemblance, and a lot of y'all don't even know who. One side is Emmitt Till. The other side is Tamir Rice, the 12-year-old boy that was murdered, that could have played Emmitt Till. Because now you really see the similarities. But, you know, we continue to you know, let shit go. We continue to let this cracker do what he wants to do, and all we do is march and come up with a motherfucking CD and print out some Black Lives Matter shirts, which is that's an organization for the LGBT community, because they own the motherfucking organization. They run the daily operations, are ran and owned by the LGBT community, which initially started out for police brutality against and police terrorism against black males. And on their mission statement online, you don't even see them mention anything about police terrorism on black males. It's all bullshit. You know, so hopefully the Emmitt Till movie will come out. And John Singleton, who was asked to play, asked to, direct and make the movie. And he refused to do it. You know, a one-eyed motherfucking trick. John Singleton refused to do the Emmitt Till, but but they do shit like Baby Boy and, where they emasculate the black male, have him dependent on the black woman. That's how Baby Boy was. Motherfuckers walking around the house naked, cooking eggs and all this bullshit. And Jody, he lives with a woman. He's totally incapable of being a man and handling his own and being independent. And that's the message that the movie sent out. That it's okay, to ride off a queen, off Section 8 and all that bullshit. Totally sick shit. And then now when you're asked to make a movie about one of the most horrific tragedies that ever existed in the 20th century, your punk ass refused to do it. A one-eyed, greasy-eyed, lazy-eyed trick, John Singleton. Taraji P. Henson. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about her. Taraji P. Henson, who was born September 11th, 9/11. Emergency. 9/11, 1970, and on the south side of Washington, D.C. Very, very, you can't, that's her high school picture. She graduated from Oxon Hill High School in Oxon Hill, Maryland, in the Prince George's County section of Maryland, right on the outskirts of, on the D.C. Maryland line. And she wrote in her high school yearbook that she wanted to be famous, because she kind of knew her mission. Her parents, Boris and Bernice Henson. Bernice Henson, her mother, who was a corporate manager in a local store called Woodward and Lothrop, which was like a Macy's in D.C. And actually, to be truthful, that's the store my mother retired from. And Bernice Henson, Taraji's mother, was my mother's corporate manager. So, and she graduated from Oxon Hill High School, and she went to let me go back to her father, Boris, who was a janitor and a sheet metal worker. However, when she graduated, she went to North Carolina A&T. She went there for a short period, got a degree, and then she went on to Howard, where she got her degree in drama. You know, very good actor. In '94, she had a son, Marcel, who is 24 years old now. And, you know, his father, Lamar Johnson, was murdered in 2003. So she had some trauma going on with her. However, she's a strong queen, very strong queen. Taraji means love, and her middle name is Pender, which means hope. No, it's the other way around. Taraji means hope. Pender means love, and that's the language from the Cameroon people in Africa. So, you know, she's very, very rooted in a lot of her African roots. You know, and she just stuck to her mission. You know, receiving all types of awards, and her maternal grandmother, Patsy Ballard. Taraji took her to the Oscars when Taraji was nominated for an Oscar. I think it was Best Supporting Actress. I forgot what movie it was, but she's phenomenal. She stars in an array of movies, you know, and she was traumatized. Let me go back when she was traumatized by her son's father, Marcel's father, being murdered, you know, and in DC, you know, it's always, you know, those type of tragedies that take place. And he was hustling, you know, it's no secret about that. And instead of him having patience and waiting on the ship to come in, Taraji